After watching the first episode, I was definitely like, I'll give it to Light to start off, all right? He is very smart because people are obviously going to start noticing. If all the biggest criminals are dying from heart attacks,
it's only a matter of time before people figure out that these criminals are being eliminated by someone. I want the world to know of my existence, that there's someone out there passing righteous judgment on the wicked.
Obviously, someone's gonna catch on. It only took you 5 days to figure out your plan, how you might get caught, and how to avoid getting caught. Brilliant. This is why he is Japan's #1, okay? Educated as Mugi. My cat clawing at the carpet. This man really thinks he's not doing anything wrong because he's like, it's great. Okay. Mugi, stop. After I've processed episode 1, that is what I have to say. But now we have come back and we are gonna watch episode 2. Hit me with that intro. The apple, all the symbolism of forbidden fruit and like religious, or I guess Christian text. So I guess, you know, him giving in to temptation is basically like what we're working off of, which he is.
All right then, Yagami, please recite this line for us.
Sure. Having finally made his dream a reality, he was overwhelmed, both by the magnitude of his achievement and by the joy and happiness that it brought him.
That was very well.
It's the part where he says, proud at his achievement and the joy and happiness that it brought him. Of all the people, yeah, this was the guy to get the death note. His hands are basically clean. Onward.
Absolutely flawless. Very good.
Ah!
We'll leave it at that.
What the?
Why are you working so hard? I only have from when I get home from school until I go to bed. I still need to sleep so I can maintain my average and stay at the top of my class. Plus, there's all the studying at home and the cramps.
Love that he's always still concerned about school. He's a dedicated student, and you gotta give him that.
Hey, Light, what's going on? Why is your door locked?
It's Sayu.
Who's Sayu?
Can you help me with my homework?
Wait, he has a sister?
We're doing quadratic equations in math. Thanks so much.
No problem. I'd be careful if I were you. If anyone else touches that new book you've got hidden in the drawer right now, they'll be able to see me too.
Oh my god! Okay, wait, I'm really excited to see what's going to happen. So if anybody else touches the death note, they will be able to see our boy. Honestly, let me touch that death note. I want to see him! In my head, I'm like, he's right there. And that's how crazy I am.
There have been 52 deaths that we're aware of.
Every single one of them involved a heart attack.
These were criminals who were probably facing execution sooner or later. Perhaps we shouldn't...
Why should it matter whether it's a criminal or someone innocent? Last time I checked, murder was still murder.
You think it's possible to simultaneously kill all these people in different locations?
If that's the case, it looks as if we'll have no choice but to bring in L.
L?
Chief, what's this L they're talking about?
Thank you for asking, hot man.
We don't know L's real name or whereabouts. In fact, we still don't even know what he looks like. However, he's managed to solve every case he's ever taken on.
But I've heard this L is extremely arrogant. I understand he'll only take on cases that he's personally interested in.
Well, yeah. I would only take cases that I'm interested in, like, but for those things that you, like, really can't, you only have so much time, and the stakes are high, whatever.
L is already on the move.
He said, I already called L. You losers have been doing nothing.
Gentlemen, L has already begun his investigation.
Oh.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
That man's the only known person who can contact L. Nobody knows his true identity either.
Greetings to all of you at the ICPU. I am L. Also, I require additional cooperation from Japan's National Police Agency.
What? Why Japan in particular?
What is happening?
There's a strong possibility that they're Japanese.
Nani?
Sure, they're hiding in Japan.
What is all this based on?
Yeah.
I think I'll be able to provide you with proof of that after I directly confront the culprit.
A direct confrontation?
So L wants to set up in Japan. I understand why the two representatives for Japan would be a little offended that L wants to set up headquarters in Japan, but at the same time, I would be excited.
That was easier to make than I thought it'd be.
Isn't that just a regular diary?
That's what it is. But the real key is this. Just an everyday item that you'd expect to find lying around on my desk. A regular ballpoint pen. If you look closely, you'll find that there's a small hole underneath the drawer.
He said there is a two-factor verification. And there is not just one spot for this book, but indeed another in case.
Once the ink reservoir is inserted, it acts as an insulator, preventing the flow of electricity around the circuit. However, if someone were to try and force the bottom of the drawer open, the circuit would connect, instantly setting the notebook on fire.
So, two-step verification to get this notebook. He said, you want it? Try harder.
I've heard of humans finding death notes in the past, and typically the biggest problem they have is finding a good place to hide it.
I'm very happy with Light as his fun little guinea pig, and you know what? Right on. Best character!
Websites like this are popping up everywhere lately.
The Legend of Kira the Savior. Is this about you?
Yeah, it looks like that's the name they decided to give me. Humans will always try to maintain appearances when they're in public. That's just how we are. But this is how they really feel. On the internet, where you can remain anonymous, support for Kira is growing.
We now take you live to the ICPO. I head up an international police task force which includes all member nations. I am Lind L. Taylor, otherwise known as L.
That's not L. Is this poor man about to die? Like, who is this man? Poor man who's gonna pretend to be L, and now he's gonna write down his full name. This is crazy.
Kira, I will hunt you down. I will find you.
He seems certain he'll catch you.
That fool. He'll have to get this first.
What you're doing right now is evil.
You think I'm evil? I am justice! I protect the innocent and those who fear evil! I'm the one who will become the god of a new world that everyone desires!
He's literally about to kill this random man who's pretending to be L, because I know that's not what L looks like. He says like...
3, 2, 1...
Just like that.
What's wrong? You got nothing else to say?
I had to test this just in case, but I never thought it would actually happen. Kira, it seems you can kill people without having to be there in person. I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't just witnessed it.
He got you there.
But I assure you, L is real. I do exist. Now, try to kill me.
You bastard.
What's wrong?
What the hell is going on? He's really taking this too far.
Okay. All right, L kind of kicks.
Can't you do it?
Well, Kira, it seems that you can't kill me after all. I'll tell you something that I think you'll find interesting. Although this was announced as a worldwide broadcast, the truth is, we are only broadcasting in the Kanto region of Japan. I had planned to broadcast this message around the world until we found you, but it looks like that won't be necessary. I now know where you are.
This L guy is pretty good.
The police treated your...
Oh my god.
I used that information to deduce this much.
You are in Japan, and your first victim was little more than an experiment, which means that you haven't been killing for very long.
You can answer all of my questions when I catch you.
Let's meet again soon.
You can answer all of my questions when I catch you. Alright, I see the hype around L.
Sounds interesting. I accept your challenge, L.
Each of them has to hunt down the other without knowing the other's name or face. And the first one whose identity is revealed will die.
L. Kira. I will hunt you down wherever you're hiding, and I will eliminate you. I am justice.
Justice. This is good. That's just one of those things where I'm like, I can't believe it took me this long to finally watch it. But at the same time, Life is so funny. All right.